I love when the music kicks in. Anyway, what's up guys, and welcome back to Minecraft Survival. I created a new diamond pick using some of the mini diamonds we got in the last episode. Because, you know, now that I have a surplus of diamonds, I can use them more often. And I've got my equipment here. This is probably going to be a long episode. It might span 2 episodes. If so, I'll probably put it up Minecraft Monday. Because I put a lot of effort into this, more so than any other project I've done thus far. So, what we need to do first off, my plan here is to... I did not grab my potions of whatever, nor did I make any golden apples. Alright, well, whatever. We'll get into that later. My ultimate goal here is to turn this thing into sort of a villager grinder, because these things do spawn zombie villagers to my knowledge. Let's put it to the test. I'm gonna double check real quick to make sure that it actually does, because that's one thing I did not check beforehand to do. So I will see you guys in just a second. Alright, yeah, there's one right there. So this thing does indeed spawn zombie villagers. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to kill this guy. Let's light the room back up. And I did find out the best combination, or the best torch placement to completely stop things from spawning in here. I pointed that out in a previous episode. And that is the first thing. Ow, he's got an enchanted shovel that he hit me with. And that is the first thing we're gonna do in this episode, is actually make it to where we can control the lights in here to turn the whole thing on and off. Look at us using this new I need to enchant this bad boy. Once I get 30 levels of enchantments, I'll probably enchant it. So the first thing that we need to do is dig down, because we're gonna put redstone lamps in here. I guess I should make some. I got a lot of wood with me. I mean, I've got tons of crap with me that is gonna be necessary for this build. Hey, since I swapped up jar files, it's gonna do that again. I see, we need 8, so whoops. I guess I need to grab some more redstone. Look at me using these kind of shortcuts. Some of them are kind of weird to use. We'll just use a whole stack, see how many that gives us. Nyink, 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 nyink. Alright, so we need 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. There we go. Ah, it's so confusing. So 8 lamps. Now, to power these, you need to have a redstone source under them. So like a redstone torch or a redstone block, etc. But we also want to be able to turn it on and off. And the only way we can do that is by powering a block next to it. So we're gonna dig down one more, and I didn't bring any to mark it with. Easy to mark blocks. What do I have? Well, I guess we'll mark it with cobblestone, since, yeah, because we got to see where we're going. So what we'll actually be doing, sorry, there we go. So what we'll actually be doing is powering the cobblestone block instead of the lamp, which will power the lamp. So don't worry about that. We will get this thing powered. We just got to dig under and find out where everything is, and then lay down the redstone circuitry. There's one. You know what? I'm gonna do this real quick, and I'll come back to you guys when I've got it all dug out. Remember when I said that we didn't get enough gold in our adventure last time? Check it out. Tons of gold. Oh wow, this is a fairly big vein. Alright, so... oh, there's iron here too. Man, trying to get this thing done in one episode, even though I honestly doubt it's gonna happen. Yeah, it can still spawn because my torches aren't in the most efficient placement, so unfortunately we're gonna have to just deal with that for a minute. Alright, so let's get our redstone dust. Let's just turn all of this back into redstone dust, because we're gonna need a decent amount of it. Bam. move out of the way. Torch. I guess we should leave a torch down here so nothing spawns down in here, because there is a big enough area. And we'll run it back this way. Ooh. I don't know if it goes. We'll just break the circuit. And it looks probably like we're going to need... God, I have so much stuff. So I brought these chests down with me. If I can find out where I put the chests. Oh, God. What? I'm having an issue. Having issues. 8. Nope, 7. Alright. We'll just put all the crap in here that we don't need yet. We need that redstone. Alright, we need some sticks as well, and we need to make... We actually need to make... some repeaters, or a repeater at least. And to do that, I think... Whoops. Is it this? God, it's been so long since I've had to make things. Let me figure out what it is. Alright, I figured it out. Well, I had to look it up. But this is how we make it. Bam. That's annoying. It actually takes smooth stone. Are you the only guy that spawned in there? Can you hit me through a block? What? How did he die? I'm interested in as to how that guy died. Anyway, so let's put a repeater here. Wait, that's probably poor placement now that I think about it. Let's pick that back up. Because redstone signal can only go 8 blocks, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know why I said 8. It's like 14 or 15 or 16. So there, and just a test to see if it makes it that far. What am I stuck on? Oh, I can't. Forgot about that. I forgot repeaters take up. Oh God. Okay, everything's being powered. So these lamps should be on, and we should not have any more spawning. So we can dig these out. Alright, so we've got the lamps now. We'll wire up a... Crap, they can spawn again. Quickly! I'll wire up a lever to make this easier. I need to get some more sticks apparently. Gotta have all this wood and... Yep, there we go. Something spawned again. It's in there, waiting for me. Okay, something's wrong with the inventory. I am having issues. Just turn all this into that. And I'll probably make this to where it's a little bit cleaner, because we got to do this upstairs as well. Oops. Perfect. Now we can turn it on and off to stop these bastards from spawning. Cool. Alright, now let's dig up there and do the same exact thing. It's already marked off with cobblestone. Let's see how lucky we are digging into this. I'm fairly certain, actually, that this is the ceiling. Yes, so I'm gonna figure this out. Okay, and here it is up here. Found some iron, and check it out. Here's the cave. I think that's kind of funny. Let's make another switch real quick. Sorry if you can hear my fan once again. It's cold enough here to where it's. I'm not gonna use the wind tunnel. Yeah, sorry. I feel like I apologize for that a lot. So now we can turn these on and off. I'll eventually put the switches together, and if you noticed that this one wasn't working, it's because I forgot to break the circuitry right there so it can actually go through. So it's actually working now. So we can turn these on and off now just to make sure. Let's break these torches. Wow, I feel like it's lagging a lot. Let's see, looks like base level or base light level is at least 10 everywhere except for 9. 9 somewhere. 9 right in the middle apparently, which is fine. We don't need it to really be that bright. And now we can move on to phase 2 of this. I want to set up a water stream to move them actually below here, because I have a plan. It's a fairly complicated plan. I'll jump over into my creative snapshot test world thingy if necessary, but I'm gonna play around a little bit and see if I can get the water flowing into somewhere. The middle, maybe a specific corner. I don't know. I'm gonna play around with it for a little bit. I actually like when the music's playing, so I'm gonna leave this on camera. So this way, you're not gonna be hearing my fan the whole time. I love how it's like when I cut away is when the music cuts back on. It's like, hey, we know that your fan's really loud, so here's some music. Oh, what's that? You're not recording? Oh, you know what? It's easier just to do this. So let's test this out. If I put it in this corner, where will it take me? It will push me this far. Just right. Okay, so right below the spawner still has nothing in it, so it might just be easiest to put the water source pushing everything to the middle. Yeah, because look at that. Not having any problems here. God, fighting the water still is annoying. And I feel like it cut the light level down a little bit. I didn't think water cut it down that much, but it looked like it cut it down a decent amount. I'm gonna have to go down and double check to make sure it's still gonna be above 7. So let's find out if we can make it over there. 9, 10, 11. Okay, so I guess it's just the way it looks, because everything's still bright enough. Watch this accidentally create an endless thing of water. No, actually it did not. Alright, so this is good. We want everything to be pushed into a central location, because we are going to be moving these bad boys with water, which I know we've done before. We did in the bone crusher, but this time it's a little more tricky. I'll actually jump over into my snapshot test world real quick to show you what my crap. What is the light level in the corner here? 7. Damn it. What is it over here? 7 also. All right, so I've got to add 2 more lights here. I'll have to add lights in the corners to make sure. What is it going to be up here? I'm actually gonna. I don't want to knock out the source block there, but I got to figure out what it's going to be up here. Oh, but Gaffer. I'll be right back. Okie dokie. Finally got it all sorted, and let's go ahead and do this before I forget, because I will forget to do this. Want to put that there just because, just like with the bone crusher, we don't want something spawning on top of that and then never coming down. Alright, so let me show you what I've done. It wasn't necessary for those up there since these aren't going to be covered up by water, but I did that anyway. And I've got everything working on one switch. See, this is going to be stupid, but come back in. Everything's, oh good god, that spawned 4. I need to rethink my design. My design is supposed to take things in 3s, much like everything else I do. It's in 3s. Bam! And then all back on. And I'll show you how I did that right now. So you flip this switch, it goes down this way, and it goes into 2 paths. We'll get into that one in just a second. Here I put a repeater, so it first off wouldn't go to this block sideways, and I wouldn't have to just cut the circuit. And everything's gotten to like this. Had to cut the circuit here and here to power these, because if you don't cut the circuit, I guess this really isn't necessary anymore, is it? Oh, yeah, it is. That's what's powering that one block. All right, well, there's that. Comes through the middle of the room, hits everything. Make sure every block gets powered. Whew. It was a little tricky to figure that one out. For those of you that are trying to go along with this, here's the path. It's basically like a zipper sort of thing, where this right here and this right here are the blocks that need to be powered. Same with this and this. The redstone circuit comes through here. It's broken right here, so it doesn't jump up onto this one on the other side. Whoops. It comes through here. and this one breaks it so that this does not connect with these two coming from the middle of the room. And just mirror that on this side. And these just go straight to these, the two in the corners. Very simple. Very simple. Now for this one over here. Little known fact about these half slabs, but redstone power can actually go up half slabs. It cannot go down though, so you won't be able to push it down this way. And once it gets here, one more or this would be the last block that it would be able to reach. So I just put a repeater there to power this block, and it comes up here and powers all of these. So yeah, that's that little thing. Let me get rid of this because I don't like leaving things. Now we should be set for putting in the water now. Let's do that. Let's go grab our 4 buckets of water. You know what? That was stupid. Double click. Because I forgot bucket stack again. So let's pick up 4 buckets of water. Luckily, I have a water source up in this cave right here that I could just chunk. And I love that they finally fixed water to where it'll fill in if it, makes sense for it to fill in. Alright, need to cover up this right here. My fan is going crazy. My computer's actually getting really warm. So I might have to take a break from recording here just a second so I can let it cool down. So let's put that in the corner. Wow, and laggy. I am on the latest snapshot, so bone meal's nerfed, etc., etc. And everything gets pushed to the center, which is fantastic. Man, look at this. And let's go around, make sure our light level's gonna be nice and strong. Kind of worries me. Oh, 7. So they can spawn in the sides still. Don't tell me one just spawned. You son of a bitch! Where'd he spawn at? Of course, on the sides. Alright, well, I'll fix that problem later. Actually, I might as well fix it now. I'm gonna have to get one in all the corners now too. That's gonna be a pain. Alright, I'll see you guys in just a second once I figure that out. Okay, I've got it figured out. Alright, now I know I should have used better building blocks to showcase how to do this stuff, but if it's requested, I'll do a how-to on how to light this up like this. But the ones on the sides are the only thing that's new. So what I did was I ran one this way, had to break the circuit here so it wouldn't mess up, around into this block which powers one of the sides. Then off to the side here, very easy to do. Just jump up here, use a repeater to power this block right here. That'll knock that one out. All the way over here, this one was a little annoying. Had to run it back this way and hit this one. And of course, just like the other one, just run it up onto a ledge and power it with a repeater. So let's go up and make sure that they are all on. All on, yes. And let's turn it off and prepare for war. Only one. Alright, I can deal with one. So that's all of them. Probably didn't spawn here because of we have this open. So bam. That turns everything on, everything off. God. So finally we can get to work on other things. Let me just double check to make sure nothing's gonna spawn in here when we put water in the corners. I'll let you guys wait around with me. I'm also gonna take a break from recording to let my computer cool down. Don't worry, this is not the end of the video, obviously. If you're watching the video, you can see that there's more left to it. Oh, this looks bright. This looks nice. 9, 10, 9, 10, 9, 10, 9, 10, 11, 9, 10, 11, 12. And if one thing spawns right here, that's fine, but it's going to be 9 here. It's actually ridiculously hard to get around in here. So, we are finally done with the first part of this. Whoops. Okay, look at this. hit my mic there. I have hit that button so many times. I really need to get a mouse with the track wheel that works. And my fan is going crazy again, as per usual. I'm scratching my elbow. Sorry, got dry skin on my elbows. Don't know how to fix that. I think it's hot water or something that's causing it. But yeah, look at that. That's just annoying that I keep hitting the screenshot button. So yes, we're set here. I will find a way to... I'll probably like put some pistons here to automate these doors in case we need to come in here and troubleshoot something, etc., etc. That's also why I have these bad boys on me. Can I make it out? Yeah, I can. Oh, badass. So we are done with this area for now. Done. Alright, I will see you guys in just a moment once I figure out what I need to do. Yeah, I feel bad that I didn't show, like, it's very hard to tell where this is going because of all the stone and cobblestone. Unlike Etho, I'm not well versed in doing episodes like this to where I'm actually doing something really cool. But hopefully this'll make you guys think I'm a little bit cooler. So yeah, see you guys in just a second. Don't worry, guys that are shouting at the screen possibly. I know what you're thinking. How are you going to cut a hole in the middle and run it down through all that circuitry? You're stupid. How are you going to do that? Well, I thought of the same thing, by the way. I love that water is still broken kind of like this, to where if there's a hole, it'll just run that way no matter what you put here. So yeah, I'm going to leave it like this for a little bit. But I thought of that just now, and that's how. I'm going to put blocks around here because... Hell's blazes! Sorry, I had to. Wicked storm. I really like that lightning sound effect. Anyway, because none of this will break circuitry at all, so I'll just put blocks all around here. So the only thing that they'll see is like a little bit of circuitry right before they fall into my little trap. So yeah, no worries there. I thought of that too. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot that I'm gonna have to put a hole there. Like I said, I've done this, and this is all on the fly. The only thing I've done is set up the mechanism to put these people, or to put the villagers slash zombies into. And like I said, I could arrange it to where they all go into one corner. Still, I don't know. But this is just what I'm doing now. And since I'm not the best redstone person ever, I feel like this will be decent or better content. Is me going through the trial and error stuff. So yeah. And once we dig down this way, watch there just be tons of lava down here. We'll find a place for him to go. I don't want him to fall too far, but I guess I could always put vines or something to slow him down, because my design is a little extravagant, if I do say so myself, and it requires a little bit of timing and waiting. So let me just test this out real quick. Let me block this up. I love that the water's falling on all the... Good thing this isn't electricity, or else we'd be effed in the A. So, all the lights should still be on. Indeed they are. Now, all the lights are going to go off. And bam, right there. Turn them all back on. Even the ones on the top. And he'll fall down right into that hole that we dug out. And you can punch his shins if you can manage to hit him. But this is not this kind of trap, so yeah. Now that this is all settled here, we'll cover it up. And let's go up. Let me go up and show you guys what else I did while I was... There's my shovel. I knew I had it down here with me. Found some more iron. Yeah. So I'm not gonna go into the actual building of the mechanism in this episode. I'll probably start off the next episode showing you what I want to accomplish, and then how to do it in the next episode. So that gives me something to do tomorrow, which is fine because I don't have a program due tomorrow. All I have is a database assignment, and those database assignments are fucking easy, especially since I took a SQL Server class in Virginia, and the credit didn't carry over here, but that one class is the equivalent of 3 classes here, maybe even 4. So I don't know why that class didn't carry over. I really should have inspected that. It was like halfway through, or the first class I was like, whatever, fuck it. Second class I was like, yep, still know how to do this. In this class I was like, alright, maybe it should be a little bit harder. Nope, still easy as balls. So it's probably the fourth class where it's like, finally, stuff that's a little more advanced. So let's pop in some music. Nah. Oh, there's music in there. Oh, and it's Ward. Good stuff. What's the red one? Chirp. What is Chirp? Chirp's probably terrible. Oh, it is. This is the worst one. I think. Unless it... Does it continue doing this? Is this the one that, Chickenfoot, or whatever the hell band samples in their song? I think it is. Anyway, got some more emerald ore and 6 more diamond ore in my random off-caving adventure. And, you know, here's everything else. Still got the wither skeleton skull, and I have plans to hang out with that. Let's go outside. What's up, Evelyn, Damien? We found a nook, your son. It's not even... Unless it... Oh, there it is. Ooh. I really want to run over here and see if I can get a charged creeper. I mean, my chances are so slim, but it'd be interesting nonetheless. I would let that shit blow me up. Maybe not. I see it striking over here. Keep striking the water. What's up, Broseph? Why don't you piss off? Nah, it's striking the water out because I don't see any fire anywhere. Oh, I guess the rain would put it out, but still. Let's get some creepers over here. Hey, guys, come get struck by lightning. Hey, you two, come get struck by lightning. You know what'd be interesting? A creeper jockey. That'd be miserable, actually, now that I think about it. Because the spider would be coming at you as quick as you could push away the creeper. So it'd just blow up on you. Strike the creeper! Strike the creeper! It's not gonna happen. Probably strike me. How much damage does, No! That was stupid! Ah, this lag. I see him behind me. There we go. Lag is what took out this mountain, not a creeper. See the Irish flag still floating around in the flying high over there. Oh, wow! This song does get better. It's actually not bad. Oh, I thought that was a spider jockey. He was moving really quick. You're a bastard! Your AI is so much more hard to deal with now. Whoa! Oh, I'm not healing because I haven't eaten. I need to eat. Yeah, this isn't a bad song after you get past that initial part. I think I'm actually going to call the episode from up here, something I haven't done in a long time. That lightning. Strike a creeper. Become useful. It does, wow, weird particle glitches. You guys seeing that? Oh, look at my world. It's been a while since I've been up here and called the episode from here. I don't see any Endermen or anything else interesting out there. Sun's coming up. All my crops are fully grown. Not with the use of bone meal, by the way. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Oh, that is cool looking. The way the jungle looks from this angle. That's wicked. Oh, man. So, yeah, in the next episode, we'll actually start the process of moving those zombies / zombie villagers into holding locations to heal or kill them. And I know I said I was going to call the episode from up here, but I want to show you guys that I do have some of the means necessary for this. I mean, I have tons of gold that I could put around the apples to make golden apples, and I've also made a few splash potions of weakness. Let's see, 21 point something and 8 point something. Yeah, I'm gonna call the episode here. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.